All right, you guys, welcome to Wednesday, May 20th here at CrossFit Bellingham and ProFitness Northwest. We are less than a week away from Murph. So make sure you just plan accordingly, okay? That's gonna be coming up next Monday. We're gonna make a whole big stink about it. You know that I always do. So don't worry, just wait for that coming up. In the meantime, we're still in the middle of Murph prep as we're coming up to it. So I want you to start with your 2 minutes run, row, jump, or burpees. Then I want you to do your squat mobility. So go ahead and get in that position. Get down that low yogi squat right now. Really let yourself loosen up and do that for the whole duration of this video, okay? Once you do your warm up, I want you to do your high knees, walking quad, grapevine, and spider crawl. Go through that 2 times, okay? Because you're gonna be doing some running today, so we wanna get you nice and mobile, nice and loose. Your workout of the day is going to be 4 rounds for time, a 400-meter run, 40 air squats, and 40 straight leg sit-ups. Rinse and repeat 4 times. And make sure that you get a stopwatch going on that one. Once you finish all that and you feel recovered, your durability is going to be 2 rounds of 15 hip bridges and 15 cat-cows. And I'm going to go over it in a little bit, but with those hip bridges, feel free to step it up a little bit. So if you want to do some additional work, you can go ahead and do that. From there, your recovery is 2 to 3 minutes in each position of your standing quad, standing hamstring, warrior, triangle, and finishing in that pigeon stretch. All right, let's go over to Christy and see what you're supposed to look like. All right, you guys, now that you are done with your squat mobility, and so is Christy, she's gonna pop right up and she's gonna go into her high knees. Perfect, just like that, you guys know what to do. From there, you're gonna go right into your walking quad. Nice butt kickers, Christy. Let's work on that walking quad stretch. That's a nice hamstring stretch.
I don't know, my body parts harder.
You're gonna reach back, grab that foot, pull it forward, and kind of push your hips forward with every single step. Feel that stretch. From there, you're gonna work on your grapevine. So really get you ready for running, loosen up your hips, low back, get your ankles warmed up. And from there, you're gonna move into your spider crawl. So this is gonna be basically a low runner's lunge, staying on the floor, crawling forward to that other leg. Excellent work on this warm-up, Christy. Your workout is gonna be 4 rounds. Coming in from your 400-meter run, you're gonna go right into 40 air squats. Really make sure that the hip crease is going below the top of your knees and your whole foot is planted. I want to make sure that your squats are absolutely perfect when we come back in the gym. After your 40 air squats, you're going to go right into your 40 straight leg sit-ups. You're going to extend your feet out in front of you. You're going to touch the floor behind you, sit up, and if you can, touch your toes. If you can only get somewhere between your knees and your ankles, that's going to work just fine. Once you finish your first round of straight leg sit-ups, you're gonna hop up and you're gonna go right back into your 400-meter run. Rinse and repeat. All right, your durability of the day is gonna be 2 rounds, starting with 15 hip bridges. Keep your feet planted, drive your hips high and towards the ceiling. If this is a little too easy, feel free to transition into single leg hip bridges, just like Christy's doing here. You're gonna feel this a little bit more in your hamstrings, and that's okay, that's what we want. Just make sure that you get both sides equally. From there, you're gonna transition on over and you're gonna do 15 cat-cows. Really focusing on getting that flexion and that extension through your back and through your hips, breathing as deep as you can, trying to get every extra inch that you possibly can. Like I said, you're just gonna do that 2 times through. All right, everybody's favorite time is recovery. Make sure that you're gonna be doing each of these at least 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure, if you can, go ahead and do a little bit more. You're gonna start with your standing quad stretch. Reach back, grab that foot, and feel that stretch coming in through your quad. Make sure that you do this on both sides. And if you need to, push your hips forward a little bit to really feel that stretch. From your standing quad, you're just gonna go right into your standing hamstrings. So you're gonna place your foot out in front of you, shoot your hips back, bend over a little bit, and feel that stretch coming in through the backside. Making sure, just like Christy here, that you're getting both sides. From there, I want you to transition into your warrior pose. Feet nice and wide. You're gonna turn your feet, toes in one direction. You're gonna reach, nice neutral gaze, keeping everything upright, just like Christy's doing. Don't worry, you guys, I'm terrible at this. So even though we can't always look as pretty as Christy, try your best to do it just like Christy does, and make sure that you do it on both sides. Excellent. Once you get through both sides of your warrior, you can transition right into your triangle pose. So nice wide stance, tilt over, try and get your hands to your feet in a nice perpendicular line, neutral gaze with your head and neck, both sides. Just like Christy here, you guys. And of course, both sides from there, transitioning down to the floor to finish in your pigeon stretch. So bring one foot out in front of you, try and get your hips as low as you can, chest and head up, gaze neutral. Make sure that you get both sides. Thank you, Christy. Now that we know what we're doing, go ahead and pop up from that low yogi squat if you're still hanging out in that position. Make sure you check the comments below in case you need any scaling options. And of course, feel free to text Christy, Chad, or myself if you need additional scaling options or you just need somebody to talk to. We're always here. All right, without further ado, make sure you post your name and your scores to the comments below. 3, 2, 1, go.